Part 16, 2011, Super Outbreak. This tornado was originally rated F4 due to the collapse of a metal truss tower. However, the incredible tree damage it produced, namely knocking down almost 100% of trees in several 100-meter subplots, indicates F5 intensity, according to a study that aimed to estimate F levels based on forest damage. April 27, 2011, United States, Georgia, Chattahoochee National Forest, 1 Godfrey Peterson. 2011 Super Outbreak. Another tornado from the same study was outlined as producing F5 level forest damage. It tracked through forests for much of its lifespan, although it was officially rated F3 due to damage to a few buildings near the very end of its track. May 28, 2013, United States, Kansas, Bennington, 0. The Weather Channel, Diao, Werman, Kosiba, Robinson, Marshall. Tornado outbreak of May 26, 31, 2015, officially rated F3. However, a Dow-Limstrom estimated winds inside the tornado at 24/7 AP 98 km above the ground. According to the Joshua Werman, Karen Kosiba, Paul Robinson, and Tim Marshall in their research, the Dow wind speed measurements were found to be 26/4 18 ID 18 ID 18 ID 18 ID 8, 50 Muro above the ground. May 9, 2016, United States, Oklahoma, Sulphur, 0 NWS, Marshall. Tornado outbreak of May 7, 2016. This tornado was recorded to have attained 2118 ID 18-1 in an open field by Raxpol mobile radar. This would have been sufficient to produce F5 damage had the tornado impacted any substantial structures during this time period. Several homes were swept away at high-end F3 strength, and many other outbuildings were destroyed as well. A large metal storage garage was swept away, with vehicles stored inside being thrown up to 20 yards away. An 18-year-old and his cousin were able to survive the tornado by taking shelter in an interior bathroom, which was the only standing section of the house after the tornado had impacted it. May 24, 2016, United States, Kansas, Dodge City, Sewell, NCEI, CS4, DO. Tornado outbreak sequence of May 22, 26. During the angel stages of development, there was dewdate on this tornado. It intensified from 40 meters per second to 90 meters per second in a span of 21 seconds that lasted less than a minute at those velocities. This would have been enough to produce F5 damage briefly, based on those velocities. As the tornado moved north into a housing addition just west of Dodge City, it showed multiple vortex characteristics and did F2 damage. One person was seriously hurt in a home that was heavily damaged. May 25, 2016, United States, Kansas, Solomon, Abilene, Chapman, Arrow, NWS. Tornado outbreak sequence of May 22, 26. An anchor-bolted brick farm home was swept away and was ripped from its foundation so violently that part of the foundation was severely cracked. Though the area surrounding the home was not swept completely clean, vehicles and large pieces of farm machinery were thrown and mangled beyond recognition. And a section of metal railroad track was bent horizontally by the tornado, officially rated F4 with winds of 118 and 18. Though NWS Topeka damage surveyors later noted that based on the severity of the damage in rural areas, it could have very well been rated F5 had it struck Chapman directly. June 18, 2017, Russia, Kurgan Oblast, Maloy, Pezhenova, Sernokolsky, Shikov, Baikov, Azhigov. The tornado was strong enough to be rated F4 on the International Fujita scale and F4 on the Fujita scale. 2 log homes were leveled to the ground. Researchers at the Russian Academy of Sciences and Perm State University published a paper in the academically peer-reviewed journal Atmosphere, providing an assessment of this tornado in which they state that the tornado possessed F5 intensity due to it blowing down or snapping 100% of the trees in a 100 by 100 meter, 110 wide forested area. Og 3, 2018, Canada, Manitoba, Alonsa, Silver Ridge, 1 Northern Tornadoes Project. Tornadoes of 2018 rated F4 with maximum wind speeds in the F5 range. A later study also by the Northern Tornadoes Project, determined that the tornado lofted Haybulls into Lake Manitoba, which they estimated required winds between 87.9 ms. At 1320 United States, Mississippi, Greenwood Springs, Eliza, Guido, Knupp. Tornado outbreak of April 13, 15, 2019. This tornado was officially rated F2, based on an incomplete damage survey from the National Weather Service, where 8.7 miles of the tornado's track was unable to be officially surveyed.